I'm David Merrill, here today to talk to you about email marketing and about how you can develop an open rate of emails that's going to help you convert subscribers into customers. Now, if you don't know exactly what all these words mean, let me just walk you through the process for a moment. First of all, you put up a squeeze page, and I'm not going to get into that right now, but a squeeze page is where people leave their name and their email address, and they get onto your email list. This is where email marketing begins. Once they're on your list, now you have an opportunity to sell them your service, your product, your company, whatever it is. The open rate of your emails, that is the number of people that are going to open it, out of 100, for instance, if 3 people open your email, that's a 3% open rate. If 50 open it, that's a 50% open rate. The open rate is very important, obviously, because you're not going to sell them anything if they're not opening your emails. So what creates a good open rate? Well, there's a few things. First of all, it goes back to the squeeze page. Always begins with the squeeze page, because if your squeeze page is offering something or promising something, it's going to attract those kinds of people. So if you have a squeeze page that's offering to teach how to make hats, and then on your email series, when they get into your newsletter, you're not talking about that. You're talking instead about how to make money online or something like that. They're going to say, well, now wait a minute. I got on a squeeze page because it said free video series is going to show you how to make your own hat. Now this guy's showing me how to make money online. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted to learn how to make a hat. So you see, you need congruence between what you're offering on your squeeze page and what you're offering as a follow-up email series in your email messages. So that's the first thing. You want to make sure that your email messages are congruent with your squeeze page offer. Another thing that's important to developing a good open rate on your email list is the subject line. The subject line, there's much discussion about subject lines, what they should be, what they shouldn't be, what works good. Some of the things that people talk about, for instance, is short subject lines like "What's up?" And they say, well, people will open at something that says "What's up?" because they're curious about it. Other people say, well, it has to be a question, like, "What are you doing today?" It involves them. It brings them in. Makes them think about what you're all about. Like, hey, who's this guy asking me what's going on today? If you're on their email list, of course, they're going to get familiar with seeing your name, and they're going to say, oh, here's an email from that guy or that woman. I wonder what they're doing, what they're offering today. So maybe your offer, like, hey, I've got a free product that's going to help you to do what? XYZ. Maybe that's going to attract them. So there are a lot of different email subject lines that you can consider, and this is kind of a copywriting issue in some degree, because you want to know what words going to draw them into your email to make them open it. Now, I know you get emails all the time. I get emails all the time. And it's really important that what the subject line says is going to make you open it or not open it. Because if you scan through 20 messages on your inbox, which ones are you going to open? So think about that. Think about which ones you're going to open and think, okay, maybe these are the kind of subject headings that I want. Once you get that together and you start making a list of email messages to the people that have subscribed to your email list, then it's really, really important to go into your autoresponder. I use GetResponse. Some people use Aweber. There's a lot of them out there. iContact. That's not what's important. What's important is that you track the statistics. Look and see. So if you have 10 messages in your autoresponder, 10 messages that are going to automatically go out to people once they sign into your list via your squeeze page, track each of those messages. You can do tracking as a whole. Like, on the whole, those 10 messages got me a 22% open rate. You can also track them individually, so that you can see message 1 gave me 50%, message 6 gave me a 3%. And so if you use different types of headlines, subject headers in your emails, you can then test one against the other and see which one's getting a higher percent, which one's getting a lower percent. You can then go back and restructure some of the subject headings on the earlier emails that you did, like maybe one that was too short and is only getting a 3% open rate. You want to make it a little longer, or whatever. You want to make it a question. So think about all those things. Test, test, test. Always test. Once you start to get into the flow, maybe you'll see that you want to add more of a certain type of subject heading. And the subject heading will vary also with your subscribers. Different subscribers for different kinds of products will respond to different things. Different people that were attracted to you when they saw your squeeze page and were attracted to you and your offer will respond differently to different subject headings. So try it out and test it out. You could also, another really good system to do, and this is something I've done, is you go within your niche. Say your niche is making money with nutritional books. Go into that niche and see what other people are doing. So join their list, subscribe to their lists, and open them and see what they're doing, see what kind of subject headings they're using, for instance, and then you can analyze other aspects of their email campaigns, and you can kind of mimic that sort of success that they're having. So that's it today. Again, to have a good email campaign, it always starts with a squeeze page. Make sure your squeeze page is congruent to what you want to offer the people once they get on your email list, and you will start developing an open rate that's going to mean success for you.